Right. Oh, interesting. Oh, poor Cancer's having a little bit of stress, though. Not to worry. You're going to have some helpers. All right, let's see. All right, so Cancer, this is your forecast for February 2023. Okay, I see a Leo Sagittarius woman being very helpful to you, trying to help balance the scales, keeping things, going in the direction that you need it to. The Tower cards hit you, though. This usually represents a feeling of being overwhelmed, too much on your plate. Like, what the heck is going on? Slow it down. This is what Cancer's thinking. What is going on? Yes, there's lots of energy out there, and things are not stable around the Cancer yet. It will happen. You do have this beautiful 10 of Pentacles, which means just hold it. Your dreams about being stable and everything going in the right direction is coming. It's coming. It's coming. Don't fret so much, okay? You are a little bit worried, and that is because you're being called to, overwork. Because, maybe it's your own business, maybe it's somebody else's business, but it's, deadlines, and you got to get in there, and then this person's sick and that person's sick, and then you got to work for that person, and, maybe you thought you were going to work 6 hours, you end up working 12, this type of thing. So there's a feeling of being tired and overwhelmed as well. And I'm sorry to say that, but I do see it. But you're stuck in this situation temporarily. It's a temporary situation, all right? But you got the Sun card in your romantic place. I'm going to say that many, many, many Cancers are feeling the love, and that's wonderful to report to you. I think that love is healing your heart, healing your energy, healing a lot of things. So even though you may be stressed in general, maybe you don't have enough support in terms of your family or your workplace, and maybe that there's not everything you need happening, but it's about to happen. So you're like at the 11th hour of when everything gets awesome. Okay, so hold your horses, take your time, don't worry too much. Even though you've got a lot of rods in the fire, just juggle them. You got this. I mean it. Okay. Now, you may have a circumstance that shines up about your father or older brother or an uncle or a grandfather, something like that. Male energy here. Okay, maybe that situation, whatever that is, that's been on the back burner, comes to the forefront. But it may be a little bit irritating that it's come to the forefront. But to be honest with you, I think it's going to help you sort through some things, and that's really good. That's really important. Okay, now you may be juggling more than one job, and maybe you want to juggle one of them right out the window. Well, you may have that opportunity. It looks like there's a couple of people who have come into your workplace that are going to take some of the more complicated or more annoying or nagging kind of energies. They're gonna take those jobs for you, things that you don't like doing, things you don't want to do. So you're gonna have so the thing is, you may be overworked, but you're gonna get some new people in there that are gonna take a piece of this and a piece of that and make it a whole lot easier for you to enjoy your job. Okay, I'd say up to now you haven't had a lot of super awesome people on your side in the workplace, but that is about to change. Okay, you might not be super happy about a situation that happened in this week, but it was unexpected. I am told to tell you it was unexpected. Don't let it bother you. Don't let it bother you, okay? Unexpected energies does come into your life and stick around for a good week or so, but everything will settle back down into a nice, easy feeling, okay? You may not be impressed when, how do I put that? Cancers, it's not all about you. I'm sorry. It's not all about you. And I know that sometimes, when you realize it isn't all about you, it kind of hurts your feelings. Don't let that happen. If you feel as if you were slighted by a partner or slighted by a good friend, that didn't really happen, okay? It didn't really happen. That's just you not being happy with your own situation. Remember I said there might be something with a father or fatherly figure or brother or something like that, uncle, that type of a thing. That situation actually is the undercurrent to why this other situation isn't taken on or accepted fully in just the energy as it is what it is. So this, whatever it was, did not in any way come because you were undervalued, because that isn't the truth. All right, so you might be just a super sensitive, and so I say to you, these are separate incidences. Do not let one be overblown because of an old one that hasn't been fully healed. So just remember that, okay? All right. Now there could be some thoughts in your mind about living common law or living in a group situation. Maybe you're getting a little tired of living on your own. I think this might be something that's going to come to your spirit in terms of getting what you need or what you want. Sorry, I digress. Just a few minutes. Alrighty. So Cancer, if you're thinking about maybe living with someone, it might be a really good idea. Give it a little bit more thought, but certainly let those thoughts come into your mind. It could be exactly what you need to feel like you belong. I think you've been feeling a little on your own for a while. And I don't know, I don't think that works so great. Okay, I don't think that works so great for you. Maybe you've been on your own. Anyways, bottom line is, if maybe connecting with other people and living in a group situation or with more than one person, or even with just one person, this might be a good idea for you. Okay? Yes, it might be a good idea. Workplace, like I said, you're going to have a number of really awesome people in there for you. Lots of gatherings, lots of talking, lots of sorting it all out. I don't know. I like what I'm seeing here. Pretty soon you're not going to be fretting in the workplace at all on any level. So give that some thought too. Okay? Because I think that things haven't been exactly as you've wished them to be. But they're about to be exactly like I said. You are standing at the door at the 11th hour, and everything that you really wanted is about to happen. So just stay with it. Work with it. There could be some issues in February regarding past relationships that stir for some reason. Okay, Cancer? This may put you in a position of more annoyance than anything else, to be honest with you. Hang on, I don't like my music. All right, Cancer, bottom line is there may be some restrictions. There may be some restrictions. There could be some limitations. But a lot of them are your own, honey. Just keep that in mind, Cancer. A lot of these are your own. You have self-imposed these restrictions and limitations on yourself. So if someone offers you an opportunity to take some of the heavy weight off of you, let them. And then don't micromanage it. Just let it happen. Just keep your ear to the ground and pay attention to what's going on. Honestly, I think this is going to be a great month for you, to be honest, overall. I really do. And I do see a very gregarious, charismatic, sexy kind of person coming into your life. Or if they haven't already been in your life, they're coming. And if they have been in your life, this is good. But do not forget what I said. If there is an old love that tries to resurface, be careful they don't mess up your situation and make someone feel a little insecure, because that obviously is not what you want to do. So just keep whatever you've got going on right now that's feeling good in terms of romance. Keep that burner in the fire, and let the other one be exactly where it is in the past, if that happens. Okie doke. Thank you. Okay.